We are... I think we're online. Hey everybody, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Is everybody having a good evening? Is everybody having a good evening? Yeah? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. How's everybody doing? 정크리스님 is... Whoops, what did I push? 정크리스님 is doing okay. Jenny Konim says good evening to you too. 만사형통님, how you doing? Is doing good. Sean M says good, and you? And to that I say, yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, couldn't complain. 수툴리님, good evening. How you doing? 누노리님, Jenny Ko. Chris Elnim is doing great. That's good to hear. Good to know. Good to hear. Bentley님, doing good. That's great. Okay. I'm glad you guys are doing good. King Tom says, good afternoon. Okay, so obviously King Tom is not in Korea. Where are you at? Where are you at, King Tom? I'm so happy to see you on Saturday, Christine Han. Me too, yeah. So glad to see everybody here. Pleasant surprise name. It's been a while, Sam. I heard your BD was, my birthday. Yeah, it was on the 21st. Well, yeah, officially it's the 21st. Thanks for that. I said, good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too. Yeah, yes, doing great. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing all right. Actually, yeah, a little tired. Whew. I spent a very, very long day outside with my dogs and my wife. And yeah, the weather was great. It was beautiful, but at the same time, it was kind of hot, especially around lunchtime. The sunlight was pretty hot, and we were just kind of getting exhausted out there. But it's okay. After several hours, we came back, and after a couple hours, I was feeling a little better. 오늘 수업 어떤 거냐고? Yeah, we're gonna go on Reddit. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna go on Reddit today, and we're just gonna read some things that these native speakers are sharing or are asking about, and we're gonna try adding our own little comments. I've watched 나는 솔로 just right before, just before the stream. 나는 솔로, I haven't seen that one. You like the music, Jenny Coney? That's great. Yes, Cheong-sunni, good evening. How's everybody doing? Very tired, but I have to take a class. You mean this class? You're gonna sit through this class? Just relax. I'm not gonna try to get too in depth into anything tonight. We're just gonna breeze through some of these things and just see what happens. How's your day going? Well, it's kind of late to be saying that, right? But yeah, I had a pretty good day. How was yours, Rosie? How was yours? Diahanim says, I'm joining here through my mobile phone, and it seems like the connection is a bit bad. Oh, I see. Okay. Are you at work or something? Shani Te. Did I read that right? Happy Saturday evening. Was about to prepare for an exam, then joined this session right after I saw the live alert. Okay. All right. The country where I stay is in Asia. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, but where in Asia? Because earlier you said good afternoon, which isn't what we would be saying in Korea. Chris L. Name says, I'm assuming that you've been busy lately. Yes, I have. Very much, yes. Okay, let's see. So far, so good. How are you today? Yeah. It was a good day. Whenever we have good weather outside, I'm just very grateful for that, because we don't get a lot of good weather these days. You know what I mean? These days the weather is a little colder. Yeah, I mean, sure, it is. It has gotten a lot cooler, but it's nice out, isn't it? 단호박 삶고 연근 샐러드 만들고 있어요. 먹으면서 보기. Oh, okay. That sounds really healthy. Okay. Rhinitis is killing me. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Is it that time of year for people who have a bad allergy? 늙은 소녀님. It feels like it's been a really long time since we saw you in the chat. It's been a while, it seems like. Am I right about that? Julianim says, I went to the Vips this evening. Not the Vips. You went to Vips. Just Vips. I'm so full. Oh, okay. Well, that must have been a really nice dinner. Actually, I'm having 추곤증. I would like to sleep all day. 추곤증. I'm not really sure what 추곤증 is. Is that like, I don't know, feeling unusually tired and drowsy around the autumn season or something? Hello, Sam. I'm struggling with English in America since I moved here. It's a totally different world. Yeah, of course. Uptown Jakin, hey, it's been a while, I feel like. Yeah, of course it's different. What fun would it be if it were the same, right? 타고난 영감님, I slept well last night for 11 hours. I feel so refreshed. 11 hours. Yikes. You know, good for you. Bravo. I mean, that's good. Very good. Getting enough sleep. You probably, you had a week of sleep deprivation or something. You were busy at work or something. But anyway, it's good that you were able to catch up on some sleep. But I don't know, even when I'm really, really tired, I don't think I can get myself to stay asleep for 11 hours straight. I don't know. Probably force of habit. 새벽에 운동하면서 제 방 듣다가 얼마나 시간 들어서. Oh, 해피 형님. Alright. Okay, welcome. 농사 짓느라 자주 못 들어오지만 늘 잘 듣고 있다. Wow, okay. You're a farmer. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're a farmer. Yeah. Not many farmers nowadays, right? King Tomney says, "Are you married?" I don't know. This is rude, but if you don't want to ask, then no, it's okay. Hey, don't worry about that kind of stuff. You can ask anybody you want whether or not they're married. Just don't worry about that kind of stuff. And if somebody gets offended, then just tell them that you're sorry. It's okay. Yes, I am married. I've been married for, I think this is now my 11th year. Yeah. So later in June this year, my wife and I will be celebrating our 11th wedding anniversary. How about you, King Tommy? Are you married? Fort Wyname. We went to a car showroom to take a test drive. Oh, okay, to go on a test drive. Okay, we drove an electric car. The ride was really smooth. Right, because you don't have all that vibration from the engine, right? Yeah. So what do you think? You're gonna get it? You're gonna get one? You're gonna get an electric car? Polly Idol name. Good evening. I mean good morning from MI. Okay, so let me guess what this is. MI is that Michigan? That's my guess. Michigan or Minnesota? I mean, how do they decide what initial to use? Is it Michigan or Minnesota? I can't make up my mind. I'm gonna guess Michigan. Jenny Coney says, I just got home. I met some friends at DDP and the place was packed with people. I see. DDP. Hey, what do they have there at DDP? That's the 동대문. I don't even know what that stands for. Something Plaza? Is it 동대문 Plaza? Is that what DDP stands for? You are rich in your life. You have a dog and lovely wife. Yes, I suppose you are right. I'm one of those very few lucky people. Yeah, I have a loving wife. We've never had an argument throughout our 11 years of marriage. But that doesn't mean that she's always happy about everything. I think she's, putting up with a lot of the craziness that I bring to the family. But anyway, yeah, but nonetheless, we're very happy. Diahan Neem is at work. Oh, okay, that's why. All right. Hillary Yu Neem says, hello, everybody. Hello, SFC Neem. Hi. Zhang Neem, it's been a while. Greetings from Germany. Zhang Neem, yeah, I feel like it's been quite a while. Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't remember talking to you in the chat recently. So, hey, from Germany, how are things in Germany? Jenny Coney says it's been almost 6 months since we last met. Oh, you mean the friend that you met at DDP? It had been, not it's been, because you met her or him today, right? So you should say it had been almost 6 months since we last met. That's very good. Shanite, your pronunciation for my nickname is... oh, really? Shanite? That doesn't sound like English. 꿈꾸는 나무님 says, hi Sam, thank you for your live stream again. Hey, no problem, it's my pleasure. P. Berryneam says, hi, I'm a long-time listener, first-time writer. Hey, thank you for sounding off in the chat. It's good to see you. It's good to talk to you. You don't have to say anything important or anything significant. Just join in on the chat. What do you do if you're free? When I'm free, what do I do? Spend time with my family. Yeah. I mean, I always feel like I don't have enough. I don't get to spend enough time with my family. So whenever I'm free, I spend time with my family. These days, I've been feeling that speaking skills are related to writing skills. Of course, they're all related. One way or another, it's all related. Reading, everything, listening, they're all related. You can't really say that one has nothing to do with the other. They're all related. It's a language, right? It's a language. Same thing in Korean. Rosina says it's going all right. Thanks. I should have asked how your weekend. No, it's okay. Hey, no need to be extra polite here. Nunorim says, I learned today that 갓길 is called shoulder while I was watching Bide. Really? I'm not even sure what 갓길 is, but all right. Remind님 says, 안녕하세요. Hello. What's up? How's it going? Good to see you today, and it feels like we're seeing every day. Yeah, almost every day. Hey, I promised you. Remember, I told you we wouldn't stream yesterday, so we didn't. Songjin Choi님 says, I just finished my video call lesson. I start my day with English all the time. Oh, okay. I see. So so your day just started? You've just started your day? Looks like you're not in Korea as well. Where are you? Where are you at? Songjin Choi님. Jinini, it was a very tough day. I spent almost all day doing house chores. How are you doing today? Oh, that sounds like an awful day. I'm sorry that happened to you. Are you a housewife? Is that what you're supposed to do, like doing house chores all day? Yeah, the thing about house chores is nobody really takes notice, and people take it for granted. Nobody pays you, and it never ends, and it's the same thing over and over again. It just has all the ingredients for it to be very stressful. My brother-in-law visited our place this afternoon and had dinner together. Oh, that's right. You were talking about the other day, right? Pak Song-mini, I remember that. Or was it someone else? I may be mixing it up with someone else. It's really cool nowadays. I love nice weather so much. Yeah. We don't get enough nice weather. Yeah, that's true. Okay, guys, we have a good 10 minutes left before we begin. So do what you got to do. We're starting at 9:15 today, quarter after 9. Julia Pardney, good evening. Good evening. Welcome. It's good to see you again. Hello, me is in Coimbra, Portugal. Always appreciate your... Wow, Portugal. Okay. How long have you been there? What do you do? I've never been to Portugal. I don't even know where Portugal is. JB name, you look younger. I guess you were 27 now after your birthday. Oh, you were guessing that I was like 27 or something? Get out of here. Changjoini says, couldn't complain either. You set a new record 5 times a week. This is a historical week, also the week of your birthday. Oh, that's right. Yeah. This is my 5th. Well, considering like putting together both channels, the live streams on both channels, this is, in fact, yes, my 5th stream this week. It's not that bad. I probably won't be doing this like every week. But this week, I kind of committed myself to streaming as much as I can. I could have done it yesterday, but then, some of you would have found it a little stressful or something like that. So, let's see. We have back-to-back live stream these days. It's hard to follow. There's no pressure for you to try to follow everything. Just be here, and that's That's more than half the battle, as they say. Just show up. Just show up, and that's usually enough, you know. It's Saturday, so I thought you wouldn't have a live stream. Fortunately, I ran out there in time. Okay, that's great. I got the notification for this stream when I was about to go to bed. Oh, okay. So you were about to go to bed and you got the notification for the stream. Sorry to keep you up. I mean, you can watch it tomorrow morning. It'll be there. Wake up name. Hey, what's up? My younger sister moved yesterday. Okay, my family and I helped her unpack and arrange her stuff for 5 hours. Today? Ooh, I hate packing and unpacking. I just hate that stuff. I mean, when I have to do it, sure, I do it. But I don't know. There's something about it that's just so annoying. Which accent do you prefer? British, American, or Australian accent? I don't prefer anything. They're all English. I mean, why? I mean, there's absolutely no reason to prefer one over the other. I guess people tend to have, like, personal taste. But when it comes to... I guess that's a good question. I've never really considered that. I mean, British accent, American accent, Australian accent, they're all very interesting, I think. Kwanonim says, hi, hello. Oh, you were busy. I see, okay. But the good kind of busy, right? Youngchan, you make me quite busy this week. We're doing all the streams, as many as... Yeah, you know, I was thinking of spending some time today, probably tomorrow, editing some of the streams that we did this week and try to put together a summarized version of, like, you know, editing out the most important things that we discussed, that we covered in each of the streams this week, and just kind of putting it together into a separate video and uploading it maybe on Monday or something, or maybe I might upload it. I mean, if I actually get around to it. I don't even know if I'm going to do it, though. I was thinking about it. I mean, I really wish I could. I mean, yeah. Tagoranim, thanks a lot. On weekday, I usually go to work about 5:15, so I didn't sleep. Oh, I see. Okay, wow, you go to work really early. Oh, Miami. Okay. Wait, were you the one who said MI? Sam, good evening. Sup? Yeah, sup. 선생님, 뒤에 화면 보기 어떤 영상인가요? I think it's just some abstract screensaver that I found online. I'm not even sure what the keyword was. I just searched for some abstract, screensaver or something, and then I just found something. Dongdaemun Plaza, is that right? Okay. You caught up on some sleep today. That's good. I mean, there's nothing to. Yeah, sure. I mean, if something encourages you to work harder, I guess that's good, right? 선생님께서 추천하시는 강세를 연습하는 방법은 무엇인가요? strength는 특정 단어를 strength요? 특정 단어를 계속 듣고 따라서 기억하는 수밖에 없나요? 문장을 말해야 할 때 강세를 신경 안 쓰게 돼요. 뭐 사실 크게 신경 안 써도 되긴 해요. 이 강세 부분은 우리가 그거를 좀 이렇게 if you want to kind of focus on practicing your overall intonation and stress and your accent and your sound linking, there's really no better way than to just listen a lot. Watch and listen what native speakers do, how they speak, and just try to mimic their overall style. I don't think there's really any need to get into more depth into that area. I don't think that's too important. There's so much other stuff that we need to learn. So, thank God it's Saturday. Tesla has a lot of discounts these days, so we're thinking of getting one. Oh, okay, you're getting a Tesla. All right, that's good. I haven't been there like in a decade or even more than that. Where are you talking about, D.I. Honey? It's been 28 years for us, and today is the day taking photos for waiting for my son and his girlfriend. Whoa, wait, taking photos for wedding for my son and his girlfriend. So your son is engaged. So it's not his girlfriend anymore, it's his fiance, is that right? So your son is engaged, and today they took wedding photos? That's great. That's awesome. Wow, it's been 28, you've been married 28 years? Okay, it's a really long time. 40 wedding anniversary? This is your 40th? This year's your 40th? Wow, that's a really long time. That's almost as long as I've lived. Teacher, do you usually think in Korean or English? Probably both. Probably both. And I get all jumbled up in my head, and I get mixed, and sometimes I can't even speak right. I sound like an absolute idiot sometimes because the language gets all jumbled up in my mouth and my head, and sometimes I just can't speak, you know? And also, like, during our streams and during when I'm trying to explain something, when I'm teaching especially, you know, I have to very quickly shift between the two languages, and then that kind of messes me up, and yeah. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Munanim. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. King Tommy says, hey, Sam, I have a question for you. I want to ask you that do we have to focus on grammar conversation when we learn English or other language also? What proper? Yeah, grammar is like, if I were to start learning another language, I wouldn't even touch grammar. Yeah, I wouldn't even touch grammar. I would just watch and listen what they say and just pick up whatever that I can learn. And just repeat that. And that's exactly what I would recommend to someone who's trying to learn Korean. So let's say there's someone who wants to learn Korean, and if they ask me, hey, like, what should I do? How should I approach? How should I get started learning Korean? And I say, hey, don't even open a grammar book. Don't even think about grammar. Just watch and listen to a lot of Korean and just learn and pick up what you can. Just listen and repeat. That's pretty much it. Let's see. Okay. All right. Under a minute. All right. I don't even know how many of these. I mean, I have, like, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 posts on Reddit that we might, depending on how quickly we can get through these. I have 8 that we're going to go through, and we're probably not going to go through all of them, but let's see what happens, okay? And some of them are, like, really long, and so we're going to have to do a lot of reading. So, you know, I don't want you to kind of get caught up in too much detail, okay? Yeah, we're going on Reddit today. We're going on Reddit. Any plans for Chuseok holidays? Nope, absolutely no plan. Nice cup of coffee. All right, let's get started, you guys. Let's get started. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Everybody doing great? Yeah, we're going on Reddit. Jessica Lee name. I usually join taller channel. Sometimes main channel is too much hard for me. I hope today's streaming doesn't be too difficult. Don't worry about it. It's you know, whether or not it's difficult, you just do it. And you just pick up what you can. You just show up, and no matter how hard it is, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Usually it's hard, right? And you just pick up what you can. You don't have to carry everything. You don't have to take back everything. You don't have to, just pick up what you can. Let's see. Claire Neem says, couldn't be better. Doing okay. Everyone, let's push thumbs up. Yeah, push the thumbs up. Push the like button. You know, I should probably use more of the features on the YouTube stream here. There's a thing that I can do that kind of reminds everyone to push the like button. And yeah, I mean, there are a lot of features that I'm not using actually. Anyway. Kachonim, you have a cold? Sorry to hear that. I know what that feels like. 아직 시작 아닌가요? No, we're starting right now. Okay, let's get started. You like the cup? A spring tree name. I'm eating 가래떡, which is fried in the air fryer. Oh, okay. All right, that's awesome. What kind of drink is it with you? This is a coffee. I'm having coffee. This is probably my third cup of coffee today. All right. Let's go on Reddit. Okay, first one. Let's just get right into it. Let's get right into it. Hey, where's my logo? There it is. Why is this logo here? Wait, give me a second, you guys. Let me fix this. What are you doing over there? There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, now as we go through some of these posts on Reddit, there will be some vocabularies, expressions, sometimes sentences and things like that we might want to remember. And so every time something comes up, I'm just going to add it to my little notes up here, okay? So, I mean, it's not really, we'll see how that works out. Okay. So, I know the text is a little small, but this is as big as I can get it, okay? So you're just going to have to bear with me here. Okay, first one. Is it weird to eat ice cream out of a mug cup? Is it weird to eat ice cream out of a mug or a cup? Do you know what that means? Is it... What does that mean? Is it weird to eat ice cream out of a mug cup? 머그컵에 아이스크림 먹기. 컵에다가 아이스크림 먹는 거 이상해? Yeah. 컵 없이요? No. 컵 없이라는 게 아니에요. 여기서 우리가 이제 배워야 될 게 뭐냐면 우리가 가져갈 수 있는 거 eat something out of something. 그건 expression 여기네요. Eat something out of something. Eat something out of 이라고 하면은 무엇을 어디에다가 담아서 먹는다라는 거예요. Does that make sense? 어디에 담아서 그걸 이제 먹는 거예요. 왜냐면 어디에 담았으니까 먹으려면 이제 거기에서 꺼내서 먹는 거잖아요. 그래서 eat out of는 그렇게 쓰는 거예요. Okay? All right. So, this person asks, 이 사람이 물었어요. Is it weird to eat ice cream out of a mug or a cup? 자, 이제 이 사람이 뭐라고 하는지 보죠. 아니, 뭐 별것도 아닌 것 같은 무슨 얘기가 이렇게 길지? Let's see. I've always eaten ice cream out of a mug or a cup. From when? 이렇게 쓰는 거 잘 보세요. From when I was a kid up until now. I'm 26. And I thought it was something that everyone did. 이런 문장도 진짜 잠깐 이거 바로 복사할 수 있을까? Can we just do that? Oh, cool. Okay, it's right there. All right, so it's going to need it's going to increase the font a little bit. Why is it oh, okay. All right, so let's see. I thought it was something that everyone did. I thought it was something that everyone did. 그냥 다들 하는 그런 건 줄 알았다. 이런 얘기죠. Until my boyfriend asked me, oh, so this is it's probably a girl who wrote this. Until my boyfriend asked me why I did it that way. I just told him I've always eaten it like that. Plus, it's convenient because you can hold the handle and your hands won't get cold. 지금 이거 있죠. 지금 여기까지의 내용은요. 뭔가 진짜 웬만한 그런 진짜 뭐 제 강의도 포함해서요. 제가 지금까지 올린 강의들도 다 포함해서도 그렇고 웬만한 진짜 뭐 온라인 강의 무슨 영어 교재 웬만한 데서는 진짜 배우기가 정말 어려운 정말 진짜 생활에 진짜 우리 일상 속에서 진짜 할 법한 말들을 배울 수 있는 그런 지금 그런 내용인 것 같아요. 지금 요 부분이. 그러니까 무슨 얘기냐면 여러분이 하실 일은 지금 여기 있는 거는 그냥 다 외워버리세요. 그냥 외울 정도로 반복을 많이 하세요. Okay? I've always eaten ice cream out of a mug or a cup from when I was a kid up until now. And I thought it was something that everyone did. 제가 느끼기에는 굳이 이 중에서 가장 중요한 거를 짚어보자고 하면 이거예요. I thought it was something that everyone did. Until my boyfriend asked me why I did it that way. 왜 그런 식으로 먹냐고 물어볼 때까지는 나는 그냥 누구나 다 그렇게 하는 건 줄 알았다. I just told him I've always eaten it like that. 항상 그런 식으로 난 먹었었다. Plus, 게다가 it's convenient because you can hold the handle and your hands won't get cold. Okay? Let's see. Yeah. 네, 그쵸. 네. 손잡이를 잡을 수도 있고 손이 시릴 필요도 없고 이제 그런 얘기죠. According to him, according 중요한 단어예요. According to him, the right way to eat it is in a bowl. 지금 이런 문장 구성 있죠. 이런 문장 구성 우리가 의식하면서 보지 않으면은요. 정말 쉽고 우리 일상 속에서 바로 꺼내서 쓸 수 있어야 되는 건데 이런 거를 많이 의식적으로 우리가 이렇게 노력하지 않으면은요 이런 얘기를 못 해요. The right way to eat it is in a bowl. The right way to eat it is in a bowl. Okay? The right way to eat it, according to him, the right way to eat it is in a bowl. Or in an ice cream cone, which is technically true. That's how it's usually eaten, but I personally don't see a problem with eating it in a cup or a mug. So, the question is it weird to eat it the way that I do? 여기까지예요. 이거는 이제 그냥 부수적인 거니까 일단 여기까지 볼게요. Right? 집에 콘이 어딨냐? Okay, not at all. 저희가 이제 답변을 다 할 거예요. Okay. 일단 우리가 할 말들이 어떤 것들이 있는지 한번 나열을 해볼게요. Not at all. 일단 이거 하나 있네요. 그렇죠? Not at all. 네, 이것도 물론 나와요. Not at all. No. Definitely not. 또 어떤 말? He's stubborn. 그 누군가가 어떠한 태도를 보이며 어떤 행동을 하는 거 그런 거에 대한 묘사를 할 때 많이 쓰는 패턴이 있어요. 영어에. 뭘까요 그게? 질문이요? 질문이 이거예요. Is it weird to eat it the way that I do? 이게 질문이고요. 맨 앞에 질문을 보면은 이거예요. Is it weird to eat ice cream out of a mug or a cup? 그러면서 이제 여기서 가장 키가 되는 센텐스들을 보면은 I've always eaten ice cream out of a mug or a cup. 이거고 I thought it was something that everyone did. 근데 my boyfriend asked me why I did it that way. 그러면서 boyfriend가 이런 얘기를 했다죠. According to him, the right way to eat it is in a bowl or in an ice cream cone, which is technically true. That's how it's usually eaten. 그러니까 이 사람도 아는 거예요. 물론 보통 그렇게 먹긴 하지. But I personally don't see a problem with. 오, 이거 좋네요. I personally don't see a problem with. I personally don't see a problem with. I personally don't see a problem with ing. This is a good. 이거 좋은 패턴이네요. 알고 있으면 정말 잘 쓰. 그러니까 나는 이렇게 하는 것에서 난 전혀 문제를 모르겠다. Okay. Yeah. I personally don't see a. So, what do you want to tell this person? What do you want to tell this person? 뭐라고 할까요? 제 질문이요. 그러니까 영어에서 많이 쓰는 표현 중에 누가 어떠한 태도로 어떤 행동을 하는 거다. 걔 그냥 이렇게 구는 거야. 걔가 그냥 아니면 또 걔가 근데 이런 걔가 딱 그런 뉘앙스예요. 그쵸? being. 네, 맞아요. being. being. Your boyfriend is just being 어떻게 뭐라고 할까요? He's being what? Being what? He's just being a snob. Yeah. What is a snob? 영자님, could you explain to us what is a snob? Explain to us what is a snob? 왜 안 쳐지지? What is a snob? Yeah. 그쵸? Yeah. 그거 좋네요. Snob. He's just being a snob. being 다음에 물론 형용사가 와도 되는데 이렇게 명사가 와도 돼요. So, yeah. Your boyfriend is just being a snob. Yeah. Snob, so you know, I wouldn't you know, 저는 개인적으로 약간 이런 식으로 얘기를 하고 싶은 마음이 드네요. 일단은 왜 이게 안 없어지지? 없어졌구나. Okay, so your boyfriend is just being a snob, so I wouldn't really worry too much about what he says. 그냥 여기서 끝내죠. 그냥 끝내죠. It's just ice cream. Being a smartass. 그것도 좋네요. being a smartass. Yeah. Being a smartass. Oh, yeah. You're right. So, not at all. 이 부분을 어떻게 얘기를 할 거냐면 No, it's not weird at all. 그리고 설령 이렇게 쓰는 거 맞나요? 이상하다 하더라도 뭐 어때? 이런 말은 어떻게 하죠? 그러니까 smartass도 그런 거예요. smartass도 약간 잘난 체 하는 약간 그런 거를 smartass. Yeah. 아니에요. pleasant surprise. even though가 아니에요. even if죠. even if. 그래서 no, it's 이거를 지금 어떻게 이어서 얘기를 하고 싶냐면 no, it's not weird at all. And even if it was, so what? 그렇죠? 뭐 who cares도 괜찮아요. who cares도 괜찮은데 일단 so what으로 썼으니까 이걸로 갈게요. No, it's not weird at all. And even if it was, so what? It's just ice cream. 그러면서 your boyfriend is just being a snob, so I wouldn't really worry too much about what he says. Hopefully he's just acting like that to impress you somehow. 이렇게 마칠까요? No, it's not weird at all. No, it's not weird at all. And even if it was, 이상하지 않고 설령 그게 이상하다 하더라도 그래서 그게 어때서? It's just 그냥 아이스크림인데 뭘. Your boyfriend is just being a snob. 그냥 잘난 체 하는 그런 모습을 보이는 거다. Your boyfriend, 이거 정말 중요한 표현이에요. Someone is just being something, okay? So I wouldn't worry about it. 지금 이런 식으로 상대방한테 걱정하지 말라는 것을 I wouldn't로 얘기를 하는 거 예전에 배웠던 거죠. Your boyfriend is just being a snob, so I wouldn't really worry too much about what he says. Hopefully he's just acting like that to impress you somehow. Okay? 이 맨 마지막 이해되시죠? Hopefully he's just acting like that to impress you somehow. Acting like that 말고 갑자기 생각이 든 게 hopefully he's just trying to sound smart to impress you. How about that? 관심 끌려고 잘 보이려고. If you want to impress someone, 그러니까 누군가를 impress를 한다라는 것은요. 그 사람한테 잘 보이는 거. Okay. Snob. 그냥 뭔가에 대해서 되게 잘 알고 그래서 뭔가에 대해서 되게 잘 알고 그게 아닌 거는 다 안 좋은 거고 더 못난 거고 그래서 자기가 그거 알기 때문에 자기는 잘난 거고 약간 이런 거 있잖아요. Yeah. 그쵸? Yeah, 일반적으로 다른 사람보다 자신을 더 우월하다고 생각하는 고상. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. 그쵸? Yeah. 잘 보이려고 똑똑한 척하는 거야. Very good, Rosie. Very good. 지금 맨 마지막 부분 딱 그거예요. He's just trying to sound smart to impress you. Yeah. Hopefully. Okay. 이거는 이걸로 끝내죠. So, 저희가 쓴 건 이거예요. No, it's not weird at all. It's not weird at all. And even if it was, so what? It's just ice cream. Your boyfriend is just being a snob. So I wouldn't really worry too much about what he says. Hopefully he's just trying to sound smart to impress you. 자, 이 사람이 했던 얘기를 다시 한번 볼게요. 이게 여러분이 이거를 보고 들으면서 어떤 표현이나 어떤 단어, 어떤 표현이 나한테 좀 인상 깊게 와닿는지 그걸 좀 스스로 느껴야 돼요. 여기서 뭘 배워야 하는 거야는 정해진 건 없어요. 이건 개개인마다 다 달라요. 언어라는 게 그래요. So 질문을 이렇게 한 거죠. Is it weird to do something? Is it weird to eat ice cream out of? 심지어 이거조차도 나 이거 왠지 쓸 일이 분명히 있을 것 같아. 느끼시는 분들이 있을 거예요. 이러면은 내가 이상한 거야? 약간 왜 이런 질문을 누구한테 하고 싶을 때가 있죠? 그거를 Is it weird to eat ice cream out of a mug cup? I've always eaten ice cream out of a mug or a cup from when I was a kid. From when I was a kid. 어렸을 때부터. 이 from when이 이상하게 느껴지신다는 분들 계셨을 것 같은데 한국어에서도 있는 말이에요. 때부터. 했을 때부터. 그렇죠? when이 때고 부터가 from이잖아요. I였을 때부터예요. I였을 때부터. So from when I was a kid up until 언제까지 up until now 지금까지. 네, from when을 since로 바꿔서 얘기를 할 수 있어요. Sure. 네, 맞아요. 네, 잘 얘기하셨어요. 여기서 실제로 그렇게 하셔도 돼요. I've always eaten ice cream out of a mug or cup since I was a kid. 해도 돼요. From when, since랑 뭐 거의 똑같다고 보시면 돼요. Until now. And I thought it was something. I thought it was something that everyone did. I thought it was something everyone did. Until my boyfriend asked me why I did it that way. I just told him I've always eaten it like that. Plus, it's convenient because you can hold the handle and your hands won't get cold. According to him, according to 쓰세요. According to him, the right way to eat it is in a bowl or in an ice cream cone, which is technically true. That's how it's usually eaten, but I personally don't see a problem with. 이거 중요하다고 그랬죠? I personally don't see a problem with this. I personally don't see a problem with using different using different for example, I don't see a problem with wearing unmatching shoes or unmatching socks. 여러분 그런 고민 혹시 해보신 적 없어요? 신발을 사러 갔는데 똑같은 모델인데 두 색상이 너무 마음에 들어요. 그래서 어느 색상으로 살까 하다가 한 발에 다른 색깔들을 딱 신고 있는데 이렇게 신고 싶은 거예요. 그런 생각 해보신 적 있어요? 없어요? You've never felt that about shoes? 있죠. 네, 아마 있을 거예요. 네. 그러니까 뭐 그런 거 할 때도요. 그거에 대해서 만약에 누가 what you're gonna get both and you're gonna mix and match the color. Say, hey, I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with wearing unmatching shoes. Yeah. Anyway, 아무튼 yeah. 그리고 so is it weird to eat it that way? Eat it the way that I do. 이런 것도요. 정말 그러니까 모르는 단어가 하나도 없는데 이 표현은 도대체 어떻게 해서 이렇게 나오는 건지 정말 신기하다라고 생각이 들 그런 건데 이것도 네. 이런 것도 많이 봐두면 좋아요. 사실 이거를 eat it the way I do. 사실 여기서 the way that I do라고 굳이 하지 않고요. 앞에서 방금 얘기했잖아요. 앞에서 in a cup or a mug. 그러니까 그냥 that way라고 할 수도 있었어요. So is it weird to eat it that way? 그런 방식으로. 그런데 언어라는 게 그렇지 않아요. 언어라는 게 항상 더 짧고 간단한 게 있는데 왜 굳이 다르게 말해? 수학이 아니니까요. 사람들이 그냥 말을 하다 보면 그냥 so is it weird to eat it the way that I do? 내가 먹는 방식대로 먹는 게 라고 이렇게 풀어서 얘기를 하는 거죠, 지금. Okay? Eat it the way. 어떤 방식이요? That I do. 내가 하는 방식으로 먹는 게 이상한 거예요? 라고 물었죠. Alright? So, 그래서 저희가 할 얘기는 No, it's not weird at all. And even if it was, so what? It's just ice cream. Your boyfriend is just being a snob. So I wouldn't really worry too much about what he says. Hopefully he's just trying to sound smart to impress you. Okay, comment. 올라왔네요. 이거네요. 이게 저희예요. 저도 아니고 그냥 저희예요. 저희 같이 한 거니까. So temporary historian. Yeah. Okay. 그러네요. 그러네요. Can we edit this? Yeah, okay, let's edit this. 어디 갔지? Your save edits. Okay. 네, Reddit 맞아요. We're on Reddit right now. What's the meaning of your nickname? It's just a randomly generated nickname. If you, from what I understand, when you sign up, when you become a member on Reddit, it immediately just gives you a randomly generated nickname. And if you want to change that, you can go ahead and do that. But I just didn't bother. Yeah. 그렇게 하는 데가 몇 군데 있는 것 같더라고요. Let's see what others have said. Okay, sure, let's do that. It's a food grade container. What difference does it make? It's a food grade container. What difference does it make? 그냥 음식 담는 용기인데 저도 food grade는 I'm assuming it's 그냥 음식을 담는 용기 그런 수준의 것이다. 그런 얘기인 것 같아. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what food grade is. Anyway, it's 그냥 음식 담는 용기다라는 얘기겠죠. What difference does it make? 네, 이런 질문 알고 있으면 좋죠. 그냥 음식을 담는 용기인데 뭘로 하면 뭐가 어떻게 달라진다고. Yeah. 그렇죠. 어차피 먹으면 똑같은데. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Uh-huh. Is it weird to drink juice out of an ice cream carton? It's weirder if you don't. food grade container가 음식을 담아도 되는 용기를 얘기를 하는 거예요. 그럴 수도 있겠네요. Yeah, I think you might be right about that. Yeah. I like mine out of a rice cooker personally. Though some days I'll have it in my saute pan or water kettle if I'm feeling fancy. Variety is the spice of life. 네, 저희처럼 직설적으로 얘기를 하는 게 아니라 이렇게 농담하는 사람들도 있네요. Yeah, this is probably the right way to respond to this. Actually, this is probably the best way to respond to something like this. Yeah. Yeah, 이거 좋은 문장이네요. Variety is the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life. Yeah. 오케이. 자, 각자 여러분. 나는 이거 지금 이거를 이야기를 보고 듣고 우리가 같이 이 댓글을 만들면서 나는 이 단어가 또는 이 표현이 가장 인상적이었다 하시는 거. 뭐가 있을까요? 그냥 개인적으로 just whatever it is. Doesn't really matter. Actually, I sometimes eat some 국 out of a mug. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't really worry. Okay. Good. 그러니까 네, 그쵸. 네, 저 예전에도 얘기했듯이 상대방한테 걱정하지 말라라는 얘기를 don't worry라고 할 수도 있지만 I wouldn't worry라고 하는 게 좀 더 it sounds really, really natural. Yeah. Eat ice out of a mug. Ice cream out of a mug. Yeah. Your hands won't get cold. Good. Yeah. Eat out of. Okay. The way I do. Okay. 그쵸. Eat it the way I do. Is it weird to eat something the way I do? Is it weird to do this the way I do it? He's just being a snob. Okay. Food grade container. Yeah. I personally don't see. Okay. Very good. Yes. 그쵸. 네, 이것도 중요한 문장이었고요. I eat cornflakes out of a mug. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds smart to impress you. 너에게 잘 보이기 위해. Yeah. I even use a plate when I eat ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with that? And you know, when I eat just regular food, sometimes even when it's just like Korean food, sometimes I eat with my hands. Like rice and dishes. Now this may surprise some of you, but sometimes I don't even use a spoon and chopsticks. I just use my hands. Yeah, with my bare hands. Yeah. No, just anything. Sometimes the rice and just everything. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just so... Sometimes I get really, really tired that I don't even want to use spoons or chopsticks. Yeah. So, I said sometimes, not always. Rarely. Rarely. Well, yeah, I mean, but just because I bought chopsticks doesn't mean I have to use them all the time, right? Anyway, so... Okay, let's move on to the next... No, you know what? Let's take a break. Let's take a break. After each Reddit post, we're going to take a break, all right? So we're going to take a break for one song. Take a break. It's Saturday. No, actually, okay, so if I... The real reason is I have this strange obsession to make doing the dishes as simple as possible. So I try not to create anything to wash. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I do my wife hates that. My wife is the kind of person who likes to use everything we've got. Okay? So different dishes, different containers for everything. But me, I try to use as little as I can. And that's what I like to do because I don't like it when there's so many dishes to wash. And that's one of the reasons. Yeah. 보라님도 그렇게 해요? Yeah? And that's why my favorite... We have... you know those... it's kind of like a... I don't know what you call them, really, but it's like a plate that has different compartments. It's like divided into different parts, and so it has a space for the rice, space for the soup, and smaller spaces for the side dishes. That's my favorite kind of plate. Yeah. We use those. I use it almost every day. Yeah. What does your wife say when you eat with your hands? She tries not to look at me. Actually, to be honest, I don't think she really minds. As long as she's not the one doing that, I don't think she really minds. Anyway. Are we done with the song? Almost. Oh, a food tray. That's right. A food tray. Yeah. Food tray. A food tray. I think that's what it is. A food tray. 2살짜리 조카가 같은 스타일을 먹고 있습니다. Yeah. Yeah. I like to, when it comes to eating things, I like to make it simple, you know. Anyway. I even have foods on one plate from time to time, like I'm at a buffet. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it. Second one. I met this girl, and she wants to get Indian food, but I've never had Indian food. What do I do? I met this girl, and she wants to get Indian food, but I've never had Indian food. What do I do? Okay, so let's see what this guy is trying to say. So I met this girl in my class, and I think she's really cute. And she asked if I liked Indian food. I impulsively lied and said yes, even though I really don't like it that much. But then again, I haven't actually ate a whole Indian dish by myself. I probably last tried Indian food 10 years ago. Although I do like the Trader Joe chicken curry, I think that tastes good. Anyway, so she wants to get Indian food sometime, and I was wondering if I get chicken curry, would that be enough for me to like it and eat it? I know I shouldn't have lied in the first place, but I didn't want to pass up on an opportunity to hang out with her, you know? 여러분, I'm not trying to downplay this person's concerns, but what you need to realize is when it comes to like using community websites like this, I know a lot of you have certain reservations about it because you feel like, oh, what if people think I'm stupid? I need to come up with a good story or something. I need to share a good story, or my questions have to be really super high level questions. Look at this. Look at this. And this person got what? 184 comments. Okay? There's absolutely no reason you can't go on Reddit and do this. Okay? There's absolutely no reason. 여러분이 Reddit 이런 데 가서 그냥 진짜 정말 쓰잘데기 없다고 생각이 드는 내용도 이렇게 그냥 하면은 yeah, you can communicate with foreigners. Okay? All right? 다시 읽어볼게요. I met this girl. 제가 여러 번 얘기했죠. 관사 on 대신에 this 쓰는 경우가 정말 많아요. 왜냐하면 그 대화에 있어서, 그 이야기에 있어서 처음으로 이제 소개되는 어느 소재에 대해서 얘기를 할 때 on 대신에 this라고 하는 경우가 정말 많아요. 이런 활용을 많이 봐야 돼요. 이거는 뭐 어떻게 이해를 하면 나도 그렇게 쓸 수 있고 그렇게 되는 게 아니라 많이 보고 많이 들어야 쓸 수가 있게 돼요. Okay? Anyway, so I met this girl and she wants to get Indian food. 보세요. She wants to get Indian food. 엄청나게 간단하게 말하죠. 같이 인도 음식을 먹으러 가고 싶어 한다라는 얘기를 뭐 어떻게 No, 필요 그냥 get 하나면 돼요. Okay? She wants to get Indian food. But I've never had Indian food. What do I do? 어쩌죠? 그죠? 어쩌죠? I met this girl in my class. And I think she's really cute. And she asked if I liked Indian food. 간접화법. 간접화법을 제대로 못 쓰면은 어떻게 말이 나와요? She asked, do you like Indian food? 이렇게 직접 화법으로 나오잖아요. 간접 화법을 쓸 줄 알아야 이런 자연스러운 문장을 쓸 수가 있어요. 별거 아닌 것 같지만. She asked if I liked Indian food. I impulsively lied. Impulsively. 와, 이런 단어를 실제로 쓸까 싶은데 쓰죠. 그렇죠? 충동적으로. I impulsively lied and I said yes. 여기서는 직접 화법을 했죠. 단답형에 대해서는 이렇게 직접 화법으로 많이 얘기를 해요. Even though I really don't like it that much. I really don't like it that much. I really don't like it that much. 그렇게 좋아하는 건 아니다. I really don't like it that much. But then again, 근데 또 생각해보면 그런 거예요. But then again, 근데 또 그러고 보니 I haven't actually ate a whole Indian dish by myself. 혼자서 다 먹은 적은 없었다. I probably last tried Indian food 10 years ago, although I do like the Trader Joe chicken curry. 이 Trader Joe chicken curry가 그건가요? 약간 우리나라로 치면 약간 이마트표 그런 걸 바로 해먹는 그건가요? 아니면 이건 무슨 레스토랑인가? What is this? 맞아요. 냉동. 오케이. 그냥 바로 뜯어서 그냥. Okay. So I think that tastes good. She wants to get Indian food sometime. And I was wondering if I get chicken curry, would that be enough for me to like it and eat it? Now, this is a really weird question. I mean, how are we supposed to know? How are we supposed to know whether he would like it or not? I know I shouldn't have lied in the first place. 이런 거 정말 기본이죠. I know I shouldn't have done something in the first place. 애초에 이렇게 하지 말았어야 하는 건 알지만, okay? 근데 워낙 기초기 때문에 그냥 이걸 지나칠 확률이 높아요. 그냥 이렇게 쓰여져 있으니까 그냥 이해하고 넘어갈 수가 있는데 이런 말을 우리가 할 수 있어야 우리가 일상적인 얘기를 할 수가 있어요. I know I shouldn't have done something in the first place. I know I shouldn't have done something in the first place. 이거를 실제로 외국인 있는 자리에서 영어로 내가 이렇게 말을 한다라는 걸 생각해 보세요. 아마 엄청나게 어려운 문장이라는 거를 그게 느껴질 거야. 이거를 내가 실제로는 이렇게 말이 절대 안 나올 것 같은데 라는 생각이 들 거예요. 이 외국인들한테는 정말 진짜 그냥 아주 조그만 아이도 할 수 있는 말인데. 오케이. 어쨌든 I know I shouldn't have lied in the first place. But I didn't want to pass up on. Pass up an opportunity. Pass up on을 안 썼네. 전치사 없어도 되나 봐요. Okay, so I pass up. I didn't want to pass up an opportunity. 기회를 놓치고 싶지 않았다. To hang out with her, you know? Yeah. Okay. So, what do we say? What do we say? What do we tell this person? 장정현님 says, I would just be honest with her. I would just be honest with her. Tandoori chicken is good. Try it. Believe in dopamine. Just practice yourself at home first. Practice? Practice what? Go and eat and make your own decision? Go and eat and make your own decision. Just give it a shot if you want to date her. Don't eat with your left hand? Huh? Is that true? 과자 분쇄기님, why not? I would tell her I'm busy whenever she asks me if I want to go to an Indian restaurant. Really? Eating chicken curry about 10 years ago is a long time ago. You might like them now. So go to a nice Indian restaurant by yourself first and try some Indian food and make yourself... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay. And tell her the truth? 왼손 화장실용... Oh, I see. Indians uses right hand to... I see. I didn't know that. Once you make an appointment... No, not an appointment. Do everything what you want. Food is not important at all. First of all, go to an Indian restaurant. Okay, so how about this? If I don't think we really need to get into too much detail. I think this is pretty much all we need to say concerning this part of the conversation. So if the food worries you that much, you could always try eating at an Indian restaurant by yourself before you go out with her. Does that sound okay? As, you know, to open our side of the dialogue, is this okay? If the food worries you that much, yeah? If the food worries you that much, you could always try. You could always try doing something. You could always try eating at an Indian restaurant by yourself before you go out with her. Okay? If the food worries you that much. Okay? As for the lie, just come clean and tell her that you got nervous before and lied. Girls like it when guys now this part I'm not really sure, but as for the lie, just come clean and tell her that you've got nervous before and lied. Girls like it when guys do that. How about that? Does that sound okay? She might actually think you're cute. 라이브 도중에도 광고가 나온다고요? Really? Just give me a second here. 이거 혹시 자동 최근에 그 메시지가 엄청 뜨긴 했어요. 이걸 뭐 무슨 새로운 시스템이 도입이 됐나 봐요, 유튜브에. 제가 요즘 하면은요, 그 문구를 자주 보거든요. 뭐 focus on the stream and let us insert the ads. 뭐 그러네요. allow automatic. 이거 아닌데. 어디서 끄는 거야? I don't know where. 여기 있나? 여기 있다. Live ad settings. Let YouTube insert mid-rolls for you. Recommended. Okay. Choose how mid-rolls appear. Conservative. 이렇게 하면 되나? I'm not really sure. Okay, anyway. All right. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this? If the food worries you that much, you could always try eating at an Indian restaurant by yourself before you go out with her. As for the lie, just come clean and tell her that you got nervous before and lied. Girls like it when guys do that. She might actually think you're cute. Yeah? Okay. Come clean. Come clean이 네. 그 거짓말을 인정하고 이제 그거예요. 그냥 솔직하게 얘기한다라는 것을 come clean이라고 얘기를 많이 해요. To come clean. Okay? Girls like it. Appreciate it. Might be better. If the food worries you that much, 이런 것도 정말 좋은 표현이에요. If something worries you so much, hey, if it worries you that much, if it worries you that, just call him and ask. If it bothers you that much, worry 말고 bother라고 하기도 해요. If something, 그러니까 뭐가 그렇게 신경 쓰이면 그냥 어떻게 해, 뭐 이런 맥락 있죠. 이럴 때 많이 써요. If something bothers you that much, just do this, that, this and that. If something worries you that much, just go take care of it. 등등등. Okay. So, yeah, if the food bothers you, worries you that much, bother는 아니죠. 왜냐면 아직 안 먹었으니까 he's just worried about it, right? So if the food worries you that much, you could always, try eating at an Indian restaurant by yourself before you go out with her. As for the lie, I wouldn't, worry about it. 또 한번 쓸까요? I wouldn't worry about it. Just come clean and tell her that you got nervous before. 이 before가요. 이 before가 지금 무슨 의미로 쓰였는지는 아시겠죠? before가 무슨 의미로 쓰였는지. 어떤 의미로요? 무슨 의미로 쓰인 거예요? 이 before가? 네, 그러니까 무엇을 하기 전에라는 말이 아니라, 그러니까 뭐 지난번에, 저번에, 그 전에, 네네. 그냥 뭐 얼마 전을 얘기를 하는 거야. 이게 없이 지금 이 맥락 속에서 그게 느껴지죠. 전번에 너가 그렇게 했을 때 그거를 그냥 이렇게 간단하게 가리키는 경우가 많아요. 말로 before. 그러니까 예를 들어서 만약에 제가 뭔가 여러분한테 뭔가 뭐 고백을 한다고 생각해 보세요. 지난번에는 제가 솔직하지 못했어요. 뭐 이런 얘기를 만약 한다면, but hey, I wasn't completely honest with you before. 그냥 이렇게 많이 얘기를 해요. Okay? I wasn't completely honest with you before, and 등등등등. Okay? So 어쨌든 before를 이런 식으로 그냥 간단하게 이렇게 활용한다라는 거. Okay? 저번에. 네. Alright, so as for the lie, I wouldn't worry about it. Just come clean and tell her that you got nervous. 그냥 긴장해서 그랬다고 얘기해. 그 전에는 그냥 긴장해서 그냥 거짓말했다고 얘기해. 이 얘기죠. Tell her that you got nervous before and lied. Girls appreciate it when guys do that. She might actually think you're cute. Okay. Right. Okay. I just want to go through this one more time. I met this girl, and she wants to get Indian food, but I've never had Indian food. What do I do? I met this girl in class, and I think she's really cute, and she asked if I liked Indian food. I impulsively lied and said yes, even though I really don't like it that much. But then again, I haven't actually ate a whole Indian dish by myself. 그러니까 별로 안 좋아한다고 얘기를 했는데, 근데 또 생각해 보니까 그렇다고 해서 막 인디언 음식을 제대로 먹은 적도 없었던 거예요. 그거를 이런 식으로 얘기를 한 거죠. 우리말로 한다면 왠지 그렇게 얘기를 했을 것 같지 않나요? 그렇다고 뭐 제대로 된 인디언 음식을 뭐 제대로 한번 이렇게 먹어본 적은 없었다라는 그런 얘기를 이렇게 했다라는 거. 그래서 제대로 먹다는 저는 이제 그렇게 느껴지거든요. 제대로 먹다를 뭐 영어는 어떻게 하느냐 이렇게 생각하지 말고요. 그냥 이런 식으로도 얘기를 할 수 있구나. Right? So I probably last tried Indian food 10 years ago. Although I do like the Trader Joe chicken curry. I think that tastes good. 이렇게 hey, he's very cute. She wants to get Indian food sometime, and I was wondering if I get chicken curry, would that be enough for me to like it and eat it? I know I shouldn't have lied in the first place, but I didn't want to pass up an opportunity to hang out with her, Okay. 그냥 먹어라 자세가. Yeah. 중독되면 지대로인데. Alright. Okay, so this is our 거기에 이어서 저희는 이렇게 얘기를 하려고 해요. Hey, if the food worries you that much, you could always try eating at an Indian restaurant by yourself before you go out with her. As for the lie, I wouldn't worry about it. Just come clean and tell her that you got nervous before and lied. Girls appreciate it when guys do that. She might actually think you're cute. Okay, comment. Okay, 올라갔고요. 그다음에 다른 사람 뭐라고 했을까요? There are lots of curries. When I bring people new to Indian food to restaurants, I usually recommend the safe ones like chicken tikka masala. I have no idea what that is. Chicken korma. I have no idea what that is. Or butter chicken. Also, if you like potato, wow, this person is getting really into in depth with the types of food that they have. Also, if you like potatoes and fried things, a samosa appetizer is always good. I also always order some kind of naan. It's a flat bread to go with the meal to dip in the curry or okay. So this got 254 upvotes. Okay, so that was a nice little lesson on the types of Indian food, I think. A nice little lesson on types of Indian food, yeah. KC says butter chicken is the best. Really? I don't think I've ever tried butter chicken. Okay. So some of you are getting more out of this stream than just the English. You are also getting some craving. All right. Thank you so much for the advice. Very helpful. Okay, 또 뭐라고 했을까요? 지금 이거는 다 거기 댓글에 대한 댓글이었고요. Let's see. If you can find one, try a place with a buffet. Then you can both sample different dishes and find your favorites. Oh, okay. When you get to the restaurant, tell her you've never had Indian food. Oh. Ask her to recommend something. When you get it, act like it's the most delicious thing you've ever had and thank her for expanding your cuisine. That's how you score mega points. Wow, this is very insightful. This is really insightful. So this one is a very well put together answer, I feel like. It's a very good advice, yeah. So when you get to the restaurant, tell her you've never had Indian food, okay? So this person is kind of coming at the same angle that we were. Ask her to recommend something. When you get it, act like 뭐뭐처럼 행동해라. It's the most delicious thing you've ever had. And thank her for expanding your cuisine. That's how you score mega points. That's how you... I like this part. That's how you score mega points. Is that true? Is that true, you guys? Oh man, that's heavy. The older I get, the weaker my wrists get. To some extent, 장정현님 says. Words of wisdom. 작업의 정석. Okay, well, it seems like it definitely would work. Yeah. 아들의 연어 성공을 기원하는 부모의 마음으로 샌다. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Let's take another break. We're going to take another break. After we take another break, maybe we'll just take a look at one more. Maybe just one more. I mean, I have a bunch more open on my browser, but it's already 10:15, so. Have a smoke? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't smoke, but I mean, I used to, but I haven't smoked in quite a long time. 쌤, 무빙 봤냐고요? No. I don't even know what that is. Is that a movie? Have you ever tried Indian food? Oh, sure, yeah, I love Indian food. I love Indian food. I mean, yeah. 무빙? I'm guessing it's some kind of movie or something. 쌤, 밤에 커피 드셔도 잘 주무시나요? I never really thought about it carefully enough to notice whether it has an effect on me or not. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I mean, there are some nights when I have trouble sleeping. But then it never really occurred to me that the coffee I had that day was affecting me. Maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't. I don't really know. 신용아님. 저 지금 컴퓨터 포맷 강박증에 걸려서 답답합니다. 포맷 강박증이요? 그건가요? 뭐가 조금만 이상하다면 바로 또 포맷하고 그런 건가요? I went through the same thing. I think, yeah, there's is that what you're talking about, Alex Skinny? 굉장히 거리가 느껴. Yeah. Went through, yeah. No, went through. I went through the same thing. 똑같은 그런 과정을 겪었다. 그런 의미로요. 요즘도 율동학원 가시나요? 가끔 출몰한다는 얘기 듣고 선생님 일부러 거기 간 적이 있어요. I don't go there as often as I used to. But yes, it's very close to where I live, and I go there probably like maybe once or twice a week. But I don't know. I just kind of got sick and tired of that place, and I don't go there as often as I used to. 아니요, 더 심합니다. 자꾸 커맨드 걸어서 억지로 포맷하려고 하는구나. What? 저희 집 컴퓨터 하나라서 했다가는 가족들에게 벼랑 맞습니다. It sounds like you need another computer at your home. It sounds like you need another computer. I think I have a laptop I'm not using. 거기 가면 선생님 영접할 수 있냐고요? 영어로 접하는 거요? 그게 영접인가? Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you meet me on the street, yeah, you can talk in English, and I'd be glad to talk to you for a couple of minutes in English, sure. Yeah. 영접이 그런 말이 아니에요. 영어로 접한다는 얘기 아니에요. 영접. 높은 분을 만나다의 높임말이에요. 무슨 만나다의 높임말까지 쓰나요? All right. Okay, let's get back to it then. software update? 이거 좀 오케이 누르면 이거 다 끝나는 거죠, 지금. 지금 소프트웨어 업데이트가 떴는데 암호를 넣으라고 하거든요, 지금. 이거 암호 넣으면 안 되죠. 암호 넣으면 다 꺼지는 거 아닌가? 한번 해볼까요? 지금 소프트웨어 업데이트라고 떴어. 보이시죠, 여러분? 야, 이거 보이죠? Look at this. Do you see this? It says software update. Enter your password to install software update. Duh. Cancel? But I want at some point eventually I want to update my software. Okay, so cancel it. All right. Nothing's happening. Okay. 이거 뭐예요? 신용화 카드에서 돈이 줄줄 빠져나간다고요? What does that mean? 저거 비밀번호 넣으면은요? All right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. 이건가? Okay, wait. All right, let's look at this. How to handle someone who complains constantly. Didn't we cover this or something similar before? 전에도 이런 거 비슷한 거 한 적 있지 않나요? How to handle someone who complains constantly. What does this mean? How to handle someone who complains constantly. What does that mean? 기억나세요? 자기가 제일 불행한 맞다. Yeah. 내가 무슨 말을 하든 항상 자기가 그것보다 하나 더 그거 뭐라고 표현했었죠 그때? 전 표현 생각났거든요. Who tries to always what? 어떻게 한다고요? One down? 근데 본인이 더 하다라는 의미에서 아마 one up이라고 했을 거예요. Who always tries to one up you. I think that's what how it was used before. Yeah, one up을 동사처럼 썼던 그게 있었죠. 예전에 했었을 때. 네, 항상 내가 무슨 말을 하다 항상 자기가 더 하다고. One up. 이거랑 혹시 비슷한 걸까요? So anyway, 일단 이 부사의 활용 잘 보세요. Constantly. Okay? 수시로 상시적으로는 말이 되나? 그냥 항상 늘 그냥 꾸준하게 okay. Constantly. All right. I have a friend. 볼게요. I have a friend who always 다다다다. 이런 식으로 어느 인물을 소개하는 거 잘 봐두면 좋겠죠? I have a friend who always does this, who always does that. I have a friend who always. 바로 응용해보세요, 여러분. I have a friend who always. 실제, using an actual fact. 실제 사실을 활용해서 바로 응용해보세요. 보여주세요. 이거 나 사용할 줄 안다는 거 한번 해보세요. I have a friend who always what? Who never라고 하셔도 돼요. I have a friend who always drink beer every day. Always랑 everyday랑 어울리지 않아요. Claire, 같이 쓰면 충돌이 일어나요. 컴퓨터가 꺼져요. 그러니까 I have a friend who drinks beer every day. I have a friend who always compliments me. Wow, okay. That's awesome. I have a friend who is a professor. Oh, okay. That must be nice. I have a friend who always tries to make me laugh. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. That is awesome. I have a friend who always tries to look cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, of course. I have no friends, James Neem says. I'm sorry about that. But this is people who have. We actually have a very similar topic coming up next. I don't know if we're going to get to that, but I have another topic that I wanted to cover today. about someone who has no friends. But anyway, it's becoming very, very common these days. Yeah. I have a friend who had a baby recently. Very good, very good. 어쨌든 이런 식으로요. 네, 이런 식으로 이래서 실제로 영어가 쓰이는 걸 많이 봐야 돼요. 왜냐면 정말 그냥 여기저기서 배워서 쓸만한 게 엄청나게 많이 나와요. So I have a friend who always complains about her job, her living situation, and her life in general whenever we talk. Her complaining and just dumping all of her frustration on me. 이런 표현 무슨 뜻인지 이해하셨고 나 저거 꼭 써야지 보이시죠? 느껴지시죠? Right? Dumping all of her frustration on me dominates our conversation. 그게 대화를 완전히 그냥 다 그 대화의 흐름을 그냥 다 결정해버린다라는 거죠. And it's a little exhausting. I think little is putting it very mildly. It's not little exhausting. It's very exhausting. It's every time. And she's very aggressive with her complaining. Not like taking it out on me, but like very passionate, I guess. How should I handle this? I know she's frustrated with things, so I don't want to just tell her to stop. And I don't want to be rude about it, but it's a bit much. 저희 최근에 썼던 표현 나오네. It's a bit much. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 좀 너무한 거죠. 네, it's a bit much. 좀 과하다. 정도가 좀 지나치다. Yeah. 질문자가 착하심. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. I have a mom who complains constantly. I have a mom. 꾸미님. 그러니까 이건 이제 예외 사항인데 한 명밖에 없는 거는 I have a mom who라는 패턴을 안 쓰는 게 좋아요. 안 쓰는 게 맞아요. friend는 이제 한 명 이상보다 많기 때문에 그렇게 얘기를 하는 거지만 mom에 대한 거는 그냥 my mom이라고 하시면 my mom complains constantly. Yeah. She has a lot of health problems because she's so old and weak. I see. Yeah. You know, old people becoming weaker physically and mentally and getting frustrated and the aggravation that they go through. It's, it's really hard to like understand that. I know. I guess it's just what happens, Yeah. Okay, so once more. How to handle someone who complains constantly. 이걸 보면서 여러분이 딱 한 번 그걸 경험하고 그냥 지나가면 되는 것 중에 하나가 평소에 뭐 handle, deal with, take care of 항상 헷갈리는데 어떻게 구분하지 하고 표를 그리지 말고요. 그냥 이걸 보고 넘어가면 돼. 어떤 좀 뭔가 좀 대하기 어려운 사람을 어떻게 어떻게 대해야 될까? 어떻게 내가 그 사람을 그 얘기죠. 그럴 때 handle가 어울리는구나. 그냥 그렇게 한번 그렇게 경험하고 넘어가면 돼요. 그래서 앞으로 이런 경험이 더 많으면 많아질수록 나도 그걸 이제 따라하게 되겠죠. 오케이? 그렇게 그냥 자연스럽게 배워가는 거예요. 모양을 서서히 잡아가는 거예요. Right? So, how to handle someone who complains constantly. I have a friend who always complains about her job, her living situation, 이런 말도, and her life in general, whenever we talk. Her complaining and just dumping all her frustration on me까지가 주어져. 그녀의 이러한 태도가, 이러한 행동이, 이런 게 그녀가 이렇게 하는 것이, 그죠? Her complaining and just dumping all of her frustration on me dominates our conversation. And it's a little exhausting. It's every time. And she's very aggressive. 굉장히 과격하다는 거죠. With her complaining. 그 complaining을 굉장히 과격하게 한다는 거죠. Not like taking it out on me. 그걸 나한테 그거를 나를 기회 삼아서 나한테 다 쏟아붓는다. 그런 건 아니지만 어쨌든 굉장히 열정적으로 바로 이런 말에서 이 사람이 굉장히 지금 착한 사람이라는 게 느껴지죠. She's complaining about her friend who is complaining, ironically, but at the same time she wants to protect her. So she's not like, intentionally trying to take out her frustration on her friend, but she's very passionate about it. How should I handle this? 이런 상황을 어떻게 handle 할까? How should I handle this? I know she's frustrated with things, so I don't want to just tell her to stop, and I don't want to be rude about it, but it's a bit much. What do we say? What do we say? Keep your give yourself some space. Keep some distance from her. Not indefinitely, but temporarily. 공감하는 얘기. I know how you feel. Act the same way that she does. 거울 치료하기. Act the same way that she does. Give her a piece of her own medicine. Act exactly like her. 초롱님이 하신 얘기 잠깐 볼까요? I have a friend who always complains about her husband constantly like this question, but every time I feel like she really trusts me and I do my best to help. How about changing your mind? Okay. So 초롱님 is suggesting that this person try harder to help the person instead of trying to make the person stop. Okay, that's one way. That's one. I suppose that's one way we can. But I feel like we really have to keep our answer consistent. We have to decide. I mean, we don't have to. There's no right or wrong answer here. So. 저러면 어떻게 나오냐면 왜 자기 얘기 먼저 안 들어주냐고 합니다. 무조건 자기 얘기가 먼저임. 저러면 어떻게 나오냐면 왜 자기 얘기 먼저 안 들어. She's so tired person. If I were you, I would stop meeting her soon. Yeah, there's no right or wrong answer here, especially when it comes to something like this. Just tell her how you feel about her constant complaining. That's very That's very straight. Yeah, just tell her. Just tell her. What was it? What'd you say? Just tell her how you feel. Yeah, just tell her how you really feel about her constant complaining. Just tell her how you feel. Just tell her how you really feel about constant complaining. I know this is difficult, but it really is the healthiest way. This too shall pass. Tell her, walk a mile in my shoes. This sounds oddly religious. 쌤, 맞장구 치는 건 영어로 어떻게 표현할 수 있을까요? 맞장구가 그게 맞나? 그냥 거기에 맞춰서 그냥 거기 약간 그 사람의 그거에 그냥 따라가 주는 거? Humor someone? I think that's just humor someone. Yeah. Just humor her. or just go along with it. You can say just go along with it, or just humor the person. All right. Personally, I would give myself some space from a person like that. Avoid her when you can, and give yourself if you're not willing to just cut her out of your life, you'll at least need a break from it. So avoid her when you can, and just try to keep some distance. 자, personally는 yeah. So personally, I would give myself some space from a person like that. If you're not willing to just cut her out of your life, you'll at least need a break from it. So avoid her when you can, and just try to keep some distance. 그러면 얘도 빼고요. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I have people like that around me. 했고, I don't know about this. It's a bit, I think it's not really consistent with the kind of attitude that this person has right now. So I don't think this is going to help very much. I mean, it would be effective to some people, certainly, but ideally, it would be best to just tell her how you really feel about her constant complaining. I know this is difficult, but it really is the healthiest way. Okay, so this is what we came up with. I know how you feel. I have people like that around me. Personally, I would give myself some space from a person like that. If you're not willing to just cut her out of your life, you'll at least need a break from it. So avoid her when you can, and just try to keep some distance. But ideally, it would be best to just tell her how you really feel about her constant complaining. I know this is difficult, but this really is the healthiest way. Feel about her constant complaining. It probably won't change her. 잠깐만요. I know this is difficult, and it probably won't change her, but it really is the healthiest way. Okay, so I know how you feel. I have people like that around me. Personally, I would give myself some space from a person like that. If you're not willing to just cut her out of your life, you'll at least need a break from it. So avoid her when you can, and just try to keep some distance. But ideally, it would be best to just tell her how you really feel about her constant complaining. I know this is difficult, and it probably won't change her, but it really is the healthiest way. Train distracting yourself from the moment while she's complaining. Just think about what you're going to eat for dinner. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, there's really no right or wrong answer here. I mean, I think so. It really depends on what kind of person she is and what kind of person the other person is and all that. So, all right. Okay, so let's just go over this one more time. I have a friend who always complains about her job, her living situation, and her life in general whenever we talk. Her complaining and just dumping all of her frustration on me dominates our conversations. And it's a little exhausting. It's every time. 그러니까 매번 있는 일이다라는 것을 it's every time이라고 하는 거죠. And she's very aggressive with her complaining. Not like taking it out on me, but like very passionate, I guess. How should I handle this? I know she's frustrated with things, so I don't want to just tell her to stop, and I don't want to be rude about it, but it's a bit much. So I don't know if this comment is going to help, but remember, the important thing, 제가 다시 한번 얘기하고 싶은 거, the point, I always stress the importance of not trying to be perfect. So the goal is not to be perfect, but to make progress. Okay? 완벽하게 해야 되는 것도 아니고 뭔가를 항상 잘해야 되는 것도 아니고 일단 해야 어쨌든 개선이 되는 거잖아요. 그렇죠? 지금 이거랑 무슨 상관이냐면 여러분이 지금 이런 거를 물론 이렇게 저희가 이제 자주 하는 것만 해도 이제 연습이 이제 간접적으로 되겠지만 직접 여러분이 여러분만의 시간에서 이용해서 이런 데 가서 남들이 써놓은 걸 보고 댓글 달고 이런 게 그 순간에 자연스럽게 어떤 압박감이 있냐면 좋은 얘기를 써야 되는데 심지어 이렇게 용기를 엄청 내갖고 가서 쓰려다가 아니야 이건 좋은 댓글이 아니야. 이런 생각 때문에 안 하는 게 너무 많아요. 심지어 일기도 그래요. 일기 쓰세요. 평소에 영어 연습하기 정말 좋아요 라고 하는데도 쓸 게 없어요 라고 하시는 분들이 정말 많아요. 오케이? 좋은 거를 쓰는 게 목적이 아니에요. 좋은 거를 쓰는 게 아니라 뭐가 됐든 쓰는 게 중요한 거예요. 그래야 늘 거 아니에요. 오케이? Same thing. So 이게 지금 좋은 내용이 아니어도 설령 괜찮아요. Because you're practicing your English, right? So I know how you feel. I have people like that around me. Personally, I would give myself some space from a person like that. If you're not willing to just cut her out of your life, you'll at least need a break from it. So avoid her when you can, and just try to keep some distance. But ideally, it would be best to tell her how you feel, how you really feel about her constant complaining. I know this is difficult, and it probably won't change her, but it really is the healthiest way. Okay. Comment. Let's see what others have said. Be honest. I had a friend call me out. Call someone out. 이것도 뭐 쉽게 말하면 그냥 지적하다예요. 야, 너 지금 나를 이용해서 우리 관계를 이용해서 나를 감정 쓰레기통으로 지금 이용하고 있는 거야. 이런 게 바로 지적을 하는 거예요. 누가 뭘 잘못하고 있는지를 바로 지적하는 거. That's what calling someone out is. Okay? So I had a friend call me out when I was dumping on her too much. 그런 식으로 하는 걸 그냥 dumping이라고 하나 보죠. Okay? And while it was embarrassing at the time, I appreciate the honesty and adjusted my behavior. I know what you're going to say about this person. I know what you're going to say about this. I know what you're going to say about this. 여러분 이거 보면 무슨 생각하고 있는지 왠지 알 것 같아요. I know I'm thinking about it. This is a very, very rare case, isn't it? It's a very, very rare case, don't you think? It's very rare for people to do this, don't you think? That's how I feel about it. Anyway, But hey, kudos for to this person, you know? Be honest. I had a friend call me out when I was dumping on her too much. And while it was embarrassing at the time, I appreciate the honesty and adjusted my behavior. 여러분, 자, 이제 배워야 될 거. Appreciate the honesty. 솔직함을 appreciate 하다. Adjusted my behavior. Adjust one's behavior. 태도를 고치다를 fix라고도 할 수도 있겠지만 adjust. adjust라는 단어를 behavior랑 이렇게 쓰기도 하는구나. 이런 걸 좀 유심히 이렇게 봐두면 좋을 것 같아요. Sometimes being a friend means telling someone what they need to hear. Not what they want to hear. If they stop being your friend because you set a boundary, it's probably for the best. Wow. I love this sentence right here. 이 문장 여러분 꼭 봤으면 좋겠어요. It's probably for the best. If they stop being your friend because you set a boundary, it's probably for the best. 무슨 말일까요? 이 부분을 어떻게 해석하는 게 좋을까요? It's probably for the best. 네, 소담님이 지금 질문하셨죠? 무슨 말일까요? 그게? 아마 그게 최선일 거야의 느낌보다는 최선이라는 단어를 제가 이해도가 너무 no, 거기까지인 거야는 너무 의역을 많이 했어요. 아니요. 아니요. 그런 느낌, 거기까지다라는 느낌이 아니에요. 가장 좋은 방법이다도 아니에요. 할 수 있는 선에서는 그게 제일 낫다도 아니에요. 네, 이 느낌이에요. 지금까지 나온 얘기 중에 이거랑 제일 가까워요. 오히려 그게 잘된 일이다. 차라리 그게 더 차라리 잘된 일이다. 약간 이런 느낌 있죠. 차라리 잘된 일일 수도 있어. Probably for the best. Okay. If they stop being your friend because you set a boundary, it's probably for the best. Set a boundary라는 건 이거죠. Set a boundary는 이제 경계를 긋는 거잖아요. 그러니까 너 지금 이렇게 하는 건데 나 이것까지는 못 받아줘라는 거잖아요. 그러니까 call someone out를 했어요. 너 지금 이렇게 하는 거 나 그것까지는 못 받아들이겠어라는 것은 boundary를 set하는 거죠. Okay? 그런 boundary를 set했는데 그것 때문에 내 친구가 더 이상 아니다? 차라리 잘 된 거예요. 성극기. Yes, 성극기. Yeah. 차라리 잘 된 거. Yeah. 너가 선을 긋는다고 걔가 이제 너랑 친구를 안 한다? 그럼 오히려 잘 된 것일 수도 있어. Very good, 정은경님. Very good. Thank you very much for that. For summarizing that. Thank you very much. Okay. So, no wonder this person got 445 upvotes, right? This was a very, very well put together answer. I think it's very insightful, very well said. Very, very well said. Be honest. I had a friend call me out when I was dumping on her too much, and while it was embarrassing at the time, I appreciate the honesty and adjusted my behavior. Sometimes being a friend means telling someone what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. And if they stop being your friend because you set a boundary, it's probably for the best. Yep. Similar situation for me. My mother complained constantly. I think a lot of us have probably, there are more people among us that have this particular problem. Similar situation for me. My mother complained constantly and trash talked people behind their backs, but these were among her less crazy behaviors. So I didn't think twice about it. I also picked up the same habit, without realizing it. Okay. somehow I never noticed how it ended conversations or connected it with the fact that I had so few friends. Oh, I see. That is till I one of those few confronted till one of those few confronted me about it. 이게 I는 없는 거네요. In my junior year of college, I didn't even believe her at first, but was sensitized to other people's reactions. Eventually, I realized she was right. Ironically, she was a mess herself, psychologically, and a shitty friend in other ways. But she did me that one huge favor. Sometimes the blunt truth is the only way to get through to people. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. 이거를 좀 활용해 보려고 했는데 활용은 거의 못한 것 같네요. We don't need this. Okay. All right. Okay, that's it, everybody. That's it today. That was pretty much it today. 이거 말고도요. 또 어떤 것들이 있었냐면 너무 수다스러운 직장 동료들을 어떻게 대해야 돼? 어떻게 그 상황을 어떻게 대해야 될지. 또 뭐가 있었냐면 어느 여자아이가 좋아하는 남자아이가 생겼는데 여자아이가 본인도 굉장히 좀 내성적이고 근데 그 남자는 항상 이어폰을 꽂고 있는 그런 상황인데 어떻게 말을 걸어야 되고 번호를 얻고 싶은데 어떻게 물어봐야 될지 전혀 모르겠다는 이런 고민을 하는 사람이 있었고요. 또 let's see. How do I get rid of high social anxiety and get more confident? 네, 맞아요. 그러니까 그 사회성이 좀 떨어지는 사람. 어떻게 하면 좀 더 자신감을 얻고 사람들을 사귈지 이런 거에 대한 것도 있었고요. 자기 아빠가 자기를 너무 애 취급한다라는 거 갖고 고민하는 사람도 있었고요. Let's see. 그리고 뭐 다양하게 있었는데, we just don't have time to go through all of these. How do you become a more positively minded person when your default mindset is negative by nature? 이것도 저는 개인적으로 관심이 좀 있었어요. 제가 좀 그렇거든요. 기본적으로 태생이 약간 부정적인 사람인데 부정적인 생각도 많이 하고 그런 건데 어떻게 하면 좀 더 긍정적인 사고를 가지게 될까에 대한 고민을 하는 사람들도 있었어요. 한 그런 케이스가 있어요. But like I said, we don't really have time. But I will add the links. 여러분 레디트를 혹시 이제 하시려는 생각 있으신 분들을 위해서 오늘 이 영상에 저희가 지금 같이 본 이것들에 대한 그 링크를 다 복사는 해놓을게요. Okay, the links. Let's see. There. And just give me a second here. 이거 제목을 다 써야 되겠구나. Is it weird? Eat ice cream out of the milk. 그리고 저희 오늘 3개 했죠? I think it was 3. 이거는 이건 뭐였죠? I met this girl and she wants to get Indian food. 아, 그 링크에 제목이 들어가 있네. 굳이 내가 제목을 쓸 필요 없을 거네. How to handle someone who handles constantly. 자, 지금 저희가 이렇게 레디트 이런 외국 커뮤니티 사이트에 와서 사람들 올린 글을 보고 이렇게 하는 것을 왜 하는 거냐? 제가 왜 평소에 그런 얘기 자주 하잖아요. 영어를 배우는데 영어를 배우는 방법, 그 경로, 그게 오로지 강의면은요, 그 언어를 정상적으로 배우는 게 아니에요. 어느 언어를 배우는데, 외국어를 배우는데 강의로만 배운다? 그거는 굉장히 이상하게 배우는 거예요. 오케이? 그래서 어떤 얘기를 자주 해요? 실제로 영어가 쓰이는 거를 많이 보고 많이 듣고 해야 된다고 했죠. 평소에. 실제 영어 쓰이는 거. 지금 이게 그거예요. 실제로 영어가, 이거 지금 외국인들이 쓴 내용들인 거예요. 그리고 저희는 거기에 대해서 이렇게 해야 문법에 대한 지금 하면서 문법에 대한 생각을 많이 안 했죠. 내용으로서 보고 그 내용의 그 관심이 100이 있으면은 진짜 거의 다 그 내용에 가 있었죠. 이게 무슨 내용이지? 내용 습득했으면 여기에 대해서 내가 무슨 말을 하면 되지? 내용을 기준으로 하고 있어요. 이렇게 하는 게 이제 언어를 정상적으로 배우는 거예요. Okay? So that's why I keep encouraging you guys to go on places like Reddit, use social media. 이것도 일종의 소셜 미디어이긴 하죠. 네, 그렇게 뭐 유튜브 같은 것도 볼 때 이제 외국인들이 올리는 걸 보면서 거기 댓글도 하고요. Okay. I think this is very important. It's very important. All right. No, I understand. I understand. And I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you the entire picture. 그냥 전체적으로 이렇다라는 거예요. 물론 이제 사람마다 개개인마다 그게 다 따로 그 상황이 있으니까요. 이제 거기에 맞춰서 하는 거긴 한데, I'm just saying, okay? Yeah. Alright. 검색 키워드가 생각 안 난다고요? 이거요? Reddit? 잠깐, 이거 지금 링크 걸었고요. Save. Okay, it's saving. 나케이님이 맞아요. 게임으로 해외 사람들이랑 채팅하면서 2개월 동안 많이 늘었어요. 네, 이런 거요. 이런 거. 영어가 그러니까 제가 뭐 항상 하는 얘기라서 이제 뭐 지겨우시겠지만 이게 강의를 많이 보잖아요. 그러면은 강의를 보고 이해하는 능력이 더 높아져요. 강의 내용을 소화하는 능력이 더 높아져요. 영어가 더 잘하게 되는 게 아니라. 그래요. 뭐든지 그래요. yeah. 제 와이프도 예전에 핸드폰 게임 중에서 뭐 그런 게 있었어요. 외국인들이랑 소통을 하는 게 그 게임의 일부 그 컨텐츠 그 게임의 일부인 게 있었는데 그때 아마 많이 들었을 거예요. 본인이 알지는 모르겠지만. 오케이. Yeah. 무슨 게임 해야 되니? 그거는 이제 본인의 성향을 많이 따져야 되겠죠. It depends on what you like. Anonymous님, 제가 카투사 나오는데 영어 못하는 선임들은 말은 못하는데 짬으로 대충 무슨 말 하는지 알아먹더군요. yeah. 저는 과금 게임이라 추천하긴 좀. 과금 게임이 뭐예요? 돈을 들여야 하는 게임. 그 맞나? 그건가? Anyway, alright. Okay. Alright, so that's it. That's it today. yeah, thank you for spending time with us on a Saturday night, no less. I'm sure you all had stuff to do, more fun stuff to do, but thanks for spending time with me and everyone else here. I had a lot of fun discussing these topics with you. I'm going to try to do this at least, on Saturdays. When I stream on Saturdays, I'm going to try to make it so that we do this to remind you, okay? To remind you how important it is to spend time with actual English, like English that is actually used in the world, not something that's been designed as like an online lesson or something, okay? All right. Anyway, so thank you for spending time with us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend. And I hope I hope to see you again really soon in a future live stream or in a future lesson video, okay? Okay, so good night, everybody. I'll see you really soon.